I would like to convey a message on behalf of Mr. Prisha Gansa, former Consul General of Thailand in Kolkata from 2015 to 2017. In 2016, when I was Consul General of Thailand in Kolkata, we received the delegation of His Excellency Mr. Norashit Singha Seni, former Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Thailand. He visited Rabindra Bharati University at Jorashako, Kolkata, and was aware of Her Royal Highness Princess Mahachakri Sirindhorn's visit to Kolkata in 2014. He was the one who suggested to me the idea of having a Thai gallery to recount the visit of Rabindranath Tagore to Siam in 1927, and why not including a section about Her Royal Highness's Princess' visit to Kolkata as well. His Excellency's idea was very well received, and we communicated with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Thailand, our headquarters, in order to properly request for budget so that my successors could work on this Thai gallery project. On my last note, I would like to express my sincere congratulations to my successors and the Royal Thai Consulate General in Kolkata's team for the efforts that finally bore fruit in this year 2022. It has been such a long journey, and I am very proud to have been part of this Thai gallery project.
It has been 8 years now that Her Highness Royal Thai Princess visited Jorashako campus of the Rabindra Bharati University when she visited in July 2014. That was the most high-level dignitary visiting on behalf of the Royal Thai government, and that was a great occasion because it was not only her presence but also she played Thai musical instruments. So that was a memorable event in the history of Rabindra Bharati University in the recent times. At another point, that also opened another opportunity to expand the collaboration between the government of India and government of Thailand, and particularly in this relation the Rabindra Bharati University Kolkata, that we could plan a Thai gallery to commemorate Rabindranath Tagore's visit to Thailand. That was Siam then, and Rabindranath was accompanied by 4 other dignitaries at that point of time, when Tagore talked about the unity of culture, the unity of friendship, and unity of humanity, when he emphasized on the unity of Eastern and Western culture. Therefore, when Her Highness Royal Thai Princess visited this campus, visited this museum of Rabindra Bharati University, that was the beginning that we planned this kind of a museum, Thai gallery in our museum, and now we are going to inaugurate it to commemorate also the 75 years of Thailand-India friendship.
During my tenure from 2018 to 2021, we laid groundwork on the exhibition pieces. First, we went to see the site to become the Thai Gallery. Then, we conceptualized the exhibition, both in terms of content and design. My team of Royal Thai Consulate General in Kolkata worked on that conceptualization under my supervision. Mr. Naswasali Consul was the project manager. He elaborated the content from the academic research of Associate Professor Savitri Charanpong from Chulalongkorn University in Thailand. She gave consent and helped review the said content. Moreover, Mr. Swatsali also approached a Thai contractor who would bring the content into design. Another team member, Ms. Maria Damrongpon, who was a Thai consulate staff, contacted Mr. Sumejak Mehta, art and graphic expert from Silapakon University in Thailand, to reveal the design work which would later become the exhibition pieces. After that, the content of the design was sent to Rabindra Bharati University's committees for approval. Then we revised some parts accordingly, and both sides mutually agreed to include Her Royal Highness Princess Mahachakri Surintan's visit in 2014 as an integral part of this Thai exhibition about Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore's. My unique contribution on the exhibition content was the idea of presentation in form of a timeline. Rabindranath Tagore's 9-day visit to Siam was all summarized and visualized within one single large exhibition panel. As a result, visitors can grasp the basics and the essentials about Rabindranath Tagore's visit in no time, and I hope that this timeline would inspire Indians to discover all 35 places in Thailand which were once visited by Tagore. Following Tagore's route can be an idea for Thai cultural tourism in the near future. My other contribution was the inclusion of the history of the Thai-Indian cultural relations. Following the legacy of Rabindranath Tagore, we added the parts about Thailand's national artists who studied at Santiniketan and brought back knowledge about mural painting preservation, and the other about Hindi language and Indian studies. This part is important because we are linking Gurudev's visit to Siam in the past to the present impacts of that visit, and these can be considered indirect but long-lasting impacts. Apart from that, we added an exhibition part about Mr. Jamkat Palangkun, young Siamese student in England, who exchanged correspondence with Rabindranath Tagore with information provided by the Indian side. I would like to convey my special thanks to His Excellency Mr. Apirat Sukontapirom, formerly Minister and Deputy Chief of Mission, Royal Thai Embassy in New Delhi, and currently Ambassador of Thailand to Turkey. He presided over the first discussions and approaches with Rabindra Bharati University about the setup of the Thai Gallery in 2018, before the start of my tenure. So in the latter half of my tenure, we were essentially focused on the production and printing of the exhibition pieces, which had been duly approved. That was achieved in the end of 2020. The installation of the exhibition pieces into the Thai Gallery at Rabindra Bharati Museum was put on hold between 2020 and 2021 due to the COVID-19 pandemic. So in March 2021, I decided to invite academicians, local press and media agents to attend the sneak preview and press conference at my residence in order to show the finished exhibition pieces and inform the public about the latest progress of this project, all in accordance with COVID-19 restrictions and regulations. This year in 2022, I'm very happy that the Thai Gallery project has finally resumed and is now complete.
As the content of this exhibition is based on my research, so my main role was to be an advisor to shape the outline of the content, especially how to present a summary of the whole research complete in one room, both pictures and content. Another role was to provide some pictures to this exhibition. I can say that at least 2 pictures were first disclosed to the public in my work, and surely in this exhibition. One is the postcard sent from Tagore to the King of Thailand, and the other is Tagore's picture taken in front of the main building of Chulalongkorn University. I'm very pleased that the knowledge from my research can step out from the bookshelf and take on a more concrete form to become a part in promoting good relationship between India and Thailand. Moreover, I'm very proud that the story of Tagore in Thailand nearly 100 years ago can be revealed to the public in India, especially in Tagore's own mansion.
The Thai Gallery project during my tenure is all about the setup of the Thai Gallery room and its inauguration. First of all, I could say that I have arrived during post-COVID-19 period. Fortunately, mass gathering is permitted. Offices, universities, and museums are now open regularly. Our Thai consulate has successfully engaged our Indian contractor to renovate, refurbish, and decorate an empty old room inside the Pintara Bharati Museum at Jorasango. We have converted it into glorious Thai gallery. This was not an easy task because the museum is a heritage building of over 200 years old, so there are a number of restrictions. Nonetheless, with close collaboration and kind facilitation from the Pintara Bharati University, especially from Professor Sabya Sashi Basuray Chaudhry, Vice Chancellor, and Dr. Baisaki Mitra, Curator in charge, our project has progressed rather smoothly within our expected time frame. Let me talk about the decoration style of the Thai gallery. In fact, it was inspired by the exquisite beauty of a Thai palace called Suan Gulab Residential Hall. Suan Gulab means rose garden in Thai. It used to belong to His Majesty King Vajiravud Rama VI when he was still the crown prince. After accession to the throne, King Rama VI gifted this palace to his brother. Now it has become part of Parusakawan Palace complex in Bangkok. It's open to public as a museum and has been placed under a very good care of the Royal Thai Police. Apart from the physical setup of the Thai gallery, I also supervised the inauguration ceremony of the Thai gallery. I'm happy to announce that the achievement of the Thai gallery project and the inauguration coincide with the 75th anniversary of the diplomatic relations between Thailand and India. This long project originated as an idea 6 years ago in 2016 and took 4 years of execution from 2019 to 2022 in order to complete. The inauguration also celebrates the 95th anniversary of Gurudev Parindranath Tagore's visit to Siam. For this special celebration, we designed a special memorabilia in form of coins in order to commemorate the 75th anniversary of Thai-India diplomatic relations. One piece gifted to Rapindra Bharati Museum and 2 others for the chief guests of both Thai and Indian sides. Moving forward, I sincerely hope that the Thai Gallery will become a place of knowledge and a new landmark for Indians who wish to know more about Thailand and Thais who wish to know more about Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore. And through the Thai Gallery, I hope that the story of Tagore's visit to Siam will shed more light on why and how Tagore is loved and revered not only by both Indians and Thais, but also the citizens of the world. Finally, in the near future, I wish that people will be inspired by Gurudev's itinerary during his 9-day visit in Thailand. These places Tagore visited can be revisited by Indians of younger generations. Many places such as the Royal Palace, the Emerald Buddha Temple, the Temple of Dawn, the Marble Temple, and Thailand National Museum are well known by Indian tourists, but there are also heritage places that deserve greater public attention, such as Payathai Palace, residence of Tagore while in Siam, or even Chulalongkorn University, where Tagore delivered his address on education. The Royal Thai Consulate General in Kolkata dreams about having special travel routes specially designed for those who wish to follow Tagore's footsteps in and outside Bangkok. I recommend that we set up Tagore's route in Thailand for Indians of younger generation to discover places visited by him. Is a way to reinvigorate our cultural ties between Thailand and India with even deeper engagement and understanding. On my last note, I'm confident that the deep cultural understanding between Thailand and India can genuinely strengthen our people-to-people bonds, which in turn can positively influence our overall relations in every aspect possible. Thank you.
Greetings, everyone. So we are at the residence of the Consul General of Thailand in Kolkata, and we have kept all the physical exhibitions we have completed since 2020. These exhibitions about Rabindranath Tagore's visit to Siam in 1927. And now we are waiting for our contractors team to come, pick up each and every piece of the exhibition, wrap it carefully, and put it onto the truck, transport all of them to Rabindra Bharati Museum, where they will be put in temporary storage place. And then, while we will be waiting for the reconditioning of the room to be completed, then we can install these exhibition pieces. So here we are. Our exhibition pieces are readily delivered. So let's see. They will unload like this. So that was done, the exhibitions here. Let's move next to our gallery room. Let's see how it is in preparation. So we are now at Rabindra Bharati Museum, the very location where we will have the Thai gallery installed with the physical exhibitions. Come to the Thai gallery area to be renovated. All this corridor, plus this, our main room, Thai gallery room. Okay. Namaste. So today we are invited by our contractor, Sienna Engineers Company. Mr. Sandeep Mugopadhyay is with us here. Right, he's a director, and he is going to show us that how things have been finished in the first phase of the execution of the contract. So,
Please come. Yes.
okay.
Most welcome.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, so
Okay.
we'll do the inspection in detail, but for now, I think the work is satisfactory.
Right. Thank you.
Good evening. So we are here at the Thai Gallery for the final inspection. So everything is ready? Ready. Okay. Let's first begin with the inspection of the outside door. Okay, so I think we are ready to go inside. Let's go in. Once you enter, the starting point of the exhibition would be from here, with the main piece, the name of the exhibition, Tagore's Visit to Siam, Prelude to the Modern-Day Chapter of Thai-Indian Relations. Special piece is the timeline, which doesn't exist in any other exhibition. It's 9 days of Tagore's visit to Siam, summarized with timeline and everything. So we can move now to the third wall, which is the most important and central part of this exhibition actually. So we start with Tagore's poem, To Siam, which was originally in Bengali and then was translated into English. He wrote about the kingdom of Siam and the ties between the ancient Indian civilizations with this Buddhist kingdom of the East. This is the portrait of His Majesty King Prachatipo, King Rama VII, and Queen Rambayapani of Siam. So it was during Tagore's visit that he had been granted an audience with His Majesty the King and Her Majesty the Queen. So this was the first monarch of the East that he had an opportunity to visit. Let's move to the last wall. So Tagore's visit ended within 9 days, but the effect was far more long-lasting. This is the current link. So we have Her Royal Highness, Princess Mahachakri Sirinthorn, who in 2014 visited Kolkata. The Thai and the Indian sides mutually agreed to materialize or to commemorate Her Royal Highness's visit to this place by dedicating this special part of the exhibition as one of the most important linkages with Tagore's visit to Siam. Before we bid farewell to the visitors at this Thai gallery, we have this last piece actually. This is Tagore's poem Farewell to Siam, written after his return from Siam back to India. So again, it was about the linkages between Thailand and India and how he cherished the memories of his visit of this Buddhist kingdom, which was named Siam.